Welcome to another Beady Boys podcast. We're not going away. I keep thinking people are going to write, be like, hey, stop, please. We don't want any more. But guess what? They're not. So we're going to go and keep it going.
Better.
Keep it going. And we're bringing everyone's favorite twins. Everybody's favorite twins are back. And we're going to go ahead and talk about something a little bit different today. This one's more serious. The last one was about going to college, what's your situation, hard, blah, blah, blah. This one, we're hitting hard. Relationships. Guys, girls, youngsters their age. What's it like? What's the scene? Is it as tough as it used to be? Are there still pimps like me running around, spitting game? What's the scene out? Also, in case I need to get back in the scene, in case Dirty Dead, something happened to her. I gotta find out what's happening. So without further ado, let's go. Let's bring it to you. Okay. So welcome back, Alyssa, a.k.a. Allie, Marissa, a.k.a. Madi, your favorite twins. Let me not block the Beady Boys podcast. So like I said in the intro, we're doing relationships. This doesn't mean, because I don't want to hear anything crazy, all right? So remember, I'm still your dad talking to you, so don't,
I'm still dad.
Okay.
I might look good in this suit. I might look like a professional, but hey, I'm still a dad.
Trust.
So when I ask for advice, or not advice, but a story or what's the situation is, you don't have to say your personal experience. You could talk about just what the scene is. All right, let's just get that all the way. And again, the rules: no talking over each other, be respectful, be cool, and let's go. So relationships, how are they nowadays? Is it good? Is it bad? Just a quick overview. What's it like out there in the jungle of love? Allie.
Okay, I want to just start off. I'm not the most qualified person at relationships because I have never been in a relationship. So my opinions, I just want people to know that.
But before you even go, so the audience knows, is that because you don't want to be? Is it just you haven't really... it's just nah, there ain't nothing really that has interest in me? Or are you trying to not be in a, you know what I mean?
I feel okay. Of course, everyone wants to be in love. Everyone wants to have a boyfriend. Everyone wants to have someone that, whatever. Of course, I feel I've wanted that, but
But I do want to be loved.
It hasn't been a qualified applicant.
No, honestly,
you're taking resumes, but so far no one's gotten the callback.
Honestly, guys right now are, most of them are just a joke to me.
Hey,
I'm just gonna be honest.
Can I just already going right out like that?
Well, I'll just
guys are a joke.
Most guys that I meet right now, I'm just bro,
Okay, well, actually, the first question was, how do you view relationships?
Oh, how do I view relationships?
Just what's your opinion towards them? Positive? Yeah, I would like to be one. Take out that all guys are whatever jokes. Okay. Just what do you view how do you view a relationship? You're for it, against it?
Of course I'm for it. If you like someone and they like you back.
Do you think you could be in a relationship since you've never been in one? I'm saying, are you capable of actually being in one and doing the commitment and going and hanging out? Because to me, sometimes you it doesn't seem like you would be that you would be cool for it for a minute and then you kind of be I don't know, I'm kind of bored with this.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's my problem is I get bored. I get I feel I like someone, maybe I like them, and then after a while I'm just what did I see in them? What? And I just move on.
Okay, so your view towards relationships right now is just kind of yeah.
I haven't met anyone where I'm
somebody. Yeah, so you're in the middle.
The minute a boy would tell Al, oh, don't do that, come with me, Al would be
mm-hmm.
Allie, maybe. All right, let's get her older sister's opinion.
By a minute.
I think relationships are...
Wait, can we start? She is in a relationship? Can we clarify that?
Yeah, you should give
Does that matter?
Yeah, no,
okay,
100%.
I have been in a relationship since freshman year, second semester. Almost been 2 years.
Hell no. Are you serious?
What?
It's almost been 2 years.
And what, May? April?
Holy
In
shit.
May.
Damn.
So then your view towards relationship is good.
It can be good. Okay, because like...
Hey, don't bash your man.
I'm not going to bash him, but every relationship has...
Okay.
Yeah. I think my relationship right now is good, but there's been times it's been bad.
And you're young, so it's going to be all over the place.
Yeah, like we've even broken up for a little bit. So it's like at times it can be bad and at times it's really good. Well, like that just shows though that you're in a good relationship because you guys were able to like work that out. There's like other couples that
True.
like they can't ever work that out, but they still stay together sometimes. And we're not toxic either. Like there's
That is true.
I will say you guys are toxic. And in couples, especially my age, you see a lot of like toxicity. Yeah. Especially with insecure little men. I think that's
because men aren't, like I just said before on a previous episode, men are what? I'm like losing my words. Are not as mature. They're later bloomers than women than girls. So like you and a boy your age are the same age, but he might be 3 years less, mature than you. Mm-hmm. So you're going to be at different levels. So the fact that the fact that you can have a relationship in college too, where it's like, close your ears, Dirty D. Dirty Dez is normally our co-host, but now today she's playing producer, so she's in the background just making sense. But shout out to Dirty Dez, but close your ears. When I was in college, I was just trying to run up numbers. You know what I mean? I was trying to get that. I want to get that. Have you guys ever had a little number clicker? I was just trying to. That's what my goal was.
That's how
I'm not saying I was successful, but I'm saying that was my goal.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what I run into. All these guys, they don't care. They don't want to be in a relationship.
Exactly. That's why I told you girls don't mess with dudes. Because all guys
care about one thing.
In college, 90% is just
99.
being a hunter and just being predators out there. You know what I mean? Like just trying to rack up numbers.
That's why I don't.
Who the hell? I've said this to like me and my butt. Like I don't think I had a relationship. I think going into college, and then I kind of had one. I think in kind of whatever. But who the hell would want to be in a relationship in college if you're a guy?
Relationships? We don't need no stinking relationships.
Why? That makes no sense. Like that, you're not gonna meet I shouldn't say because you're in a relationship, but like that's the way I was thinking is you're not gonna meet your wife in college.
Wait,
you know what I mean?
You were in relationships in college?
I was in a relationship when I went to college, and that did not last long because I was in college, San Diego.
Did who broke up with who first? You or her? You? I feel like you did. Did you just?
I feel like I just kind of. I didn't ghost, but I feel like I just kind of stopped calling, and then just she got the hint. You know what I mean? That's because I'm in the mix. You know, I mean, I'm trying to.
I feel like you made it feel like it was her idea, so she called you and then you made it feel like.
You're saying I'm toxic?
Probably. I were a man. Yeah,
exactly.
Man. We're just San Diego State.
My problem is, I don't like confrontation. So I wouldn't want to
I don't like confrontation.
Hey girl, guess what? I'm running up numbers out here. This has got to end. So instead, since I don't want to deal with her pissed and yelling at me and you're a horrible
be a man
boyfriend. So I would just not call, and then what's going on? Not call till eventually it was what is going on? Where? And then it's just kind of leak it or oh, it sounds like you don't want to be with him anymore. Why don't we just go ahead and save me? And why don't we just end it? But the truth is, and this is another, shout out to young women. Go to college, have fun, of course. I'm not saying not hard to do your thing, but and your man seems pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. From what I've seen, I mean, he's a young guy too, so he's gonna, of course, get older, and everybody changes and gets more mature. But most guys in college only are there to do one thing. Plain and simple. So, I guess if you're a girl, it's all ridiculous. Because I'm an old fashioned but that's unfair to think, hey, I'm out here just trying to run up numbers, but you should be you should be not doing anything because when I'm ready to settle down, I don't want a chick that's been running through every dude in town.
Boys are still like that. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, boys are still like that.
They are.
Well, because you girls know to a guy, and I know dads will get pissed, but like physical relations are just physical. It doesn't mean it like, you know what I mean? It's not like.
But for girls, it's.
I know. And I get that, but it's like different when it's with somebody you're actually like in love with. Whereas a guy, it's like you can just, I feel like do that, and it's like it doesn't mean it. It was just like, you know what I mean? Like, and I know that's wrong, but that's how guys feel and act. Like to us, we don't put as much value in that as like girls do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
no, trust, I know that.
But that's trying to help you see that like, if you want to have fun and party, I'm not going to tell you girls what to do. I think you guys should be going to church more, and you know. I think.
How often do you go to church?
And I'm just saying, you know, there's nothing wrong with becoming a nun. You know what I mean? You know, like they live a good life. So I'm just saying, before you trust every guy, think about that. You know,
think about becoming a nun before I talk to any guy.
That was a joke. That was a joke, obviously. But I'm just saying, take guys for what they are at this age.
Yeah.
And remember, you guys are going to mature quicker than them. So honestly, you probably shouldn't expect to settle down with a guy at least their age until they're like in their like late 20s to 30s before they get kind of
like they're more like their main goal isn't I need to find a husband and be married.
These girls are girls in general.
These girls, I mean, a lot of girls are still I need to marry the person.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I heard their friends talk.
Well,
yeah.
Not exposed. No. Let's not expose people.
Not in a bad way, because she says it. Like, that's what she says.
No, yeah.
Because that's her culture, though, too. That's her culture.
Even my girls,
they
weren't raised to think like, oh, you need to be married. You need to find, like, go live your life. I feel like
right. That too, you should like. That's a good point you brought up. Is like, you know, Madi, yeah, you're dating your relationship, but like, don't forget, don't ever stop. Like, Allie, when you guys graduate, you guys have real money and jobs, and Allie's like, hey, let's go take a trip to Italy next month. I can't because I have a man and he won't like it. And he'll like, if you're not married, well, first off, you should be in a good enough relationship. You should be able to tell your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, whatever, like, hey, I'm going to go with my sister. We're going to do a trip, whatever, and not have to hear guilt trip and like, you know, shut up, be going, you know, whatever. So just remember that. But okay, and we got off topic, but so you guys both kind of view relationships good. Well, that's good. I mean, that they haven't been like jaded. You guys aren't like upset already, like how women get at a certain age where they hate it because you've been through with so many different types of jerk off men that you're just like, bro, I'm done.
I hate all men. Men are pigs.
Like, I'm gonna have to try this whole lesbianist thing because like dudes just ain't. No, I'm saying that's what a lot of chicks do.
A lot of chicks do. I know people that I've like, I'm effing done with men. I'm going to girls.
Thank you. Thank you. No, not lesbian. Like tough lesbian dudes. Them fools are. I mean, like the butch lesbians, like the tough one. The tough ones. The ones that.
What are you trying to say right now?
The ones that'll beat my ass. Like those the lesbians with the short hair. Them fools are lesbians? Yeah, they're serious.
They're serious.
They're serious. Like they'll turn you out. They'll turn me out. Yeah. You never.
Why are we on this right now? Wait, what are we on right now?
Yeah, let's get back to it. Okay.
You should cut this.
No, we got to keep it in, bro. That's what we do. This is called the no cut show, right? Right, babe? Okay. Okay, well, this kind of goes back into that, but like, has your view changed as you gotten older? Obviously, and you guys are so young. But
yeah.
From high school to now, how has it changed?
I feel like I didn't even know what a relationship was in high school, like, honestly.
And that's good.
So I feel like going into college, that's when my view, like, started, you know?
Yeah.
Personally, I would say same.
What do you think about, like, imagine high school to now imagine, like, 25. Like, it's going to be even, you're going to think back to college and be like, not necessarily it was bad, but just like, oh my God, I didn't really know. And like, what if you're living with someone? Like, then it's totally different. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be like, holy crap. Like, I didn't know what I thought at 25 or at 20. I thought I knew everything. And really, it's like, holy shit, it's all. And then like 40, me having to deal with Dirty Des. I got hey, it's tough.
No,
man.
leave Dirty Des alone.
It's tough. Hey, it's tough in these streets. I'm just saying, you're gonna have to deal with like tough partners too. You know what I mean? That get a little crazy.
Tough
Your dad tell you how
Never
tough
had
he
one.
has it.
Bro.
Hey, can we? Hey, you want to be on the show? Grab a chair and we'll get you mic'd up. But you can't just be in the audience just throwing shade out.
Wait, what was the question?
So the question was like how has your view towards like guys relationships changed from like when high school where you're probably not even thinking of, or you're probably just like I want a boy, to now where you're kind of like, yeah, I know guys are still creeps, but like now I'm starting to see like there are some decent ones out there, and like what I mean, to where it's gonna be, like.
I mean, I think in high school, all I had was my celebrity crushes, so like I wasn't thinking about guys or relationships.
Like
Timothy
celebrity,
Chalamet.
yeah.
Well, in high school, I only had one crush. You guys already all know, huh?
Don't say his name.
I'm not gonna say anyone's name. I feel like I only had like one crush, but like.
Was it the one that we picked you up from the party?
Oh no. No, not that one. But he was there.
Oh,
The other one was
so
there.
not that one.
But like I didn't know it. I didn't like. It was just a
And
crush.
back then,
It
a
wasn't,
crush
like,
was probably just like,
Yeah, it was-
they look good, like
Yeah, or like,
you don't even know their.
sat next to him in class. Like
right.
they talked. Yeah,
you
it
even
was.
know his like deep down.
Oh,
You might have been
yeah,
a creep.
it
You might
was-
have been like
Yeah.
a predator or something, and you don't even know.
Yeah, now like when I talk to like these guys, I'm just like, wait, what was the question again?
So no, and actually that leads into one of the other ones, which is
Yeah.
like now. So like back then, Al, you were saying, well, I just had a crush because he sat next to me in math. Like, okay, well, why'd you like him? I don't know. His hair was cool. Like, you don't even know as a kid.
Yeah.
So now you're a little older, and now you know that like, oh, guys have to have a good personality.
Mm-hmm.
Not only do I have to be attracted to them, they have to have a good person. I'm assuming.
Facts.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, you tell me. So
Yeah.
like, what now is on your list of like, what is like acceptable? What are you looking for? Or what's like, if this person does that, it's like, nah, it's game over. I don't care how like physically attracted I am to you. If you talk bad about, certain people, or I mean, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, what's your list now? Or do you even have a list, or is it still just kind of like, hey, whatever pops?
I feel like I'm not really. It's just that I'm not really looking for relationships when I talk to people. So like, when I do talk to these guys, I honestly, I can find anything to like not like them, and I'll be done.
She's in that era.
I am in that era. I feel like I've been in that era since like last year. Not gonna lie, like just because. But I love it though. I love that. It's just,
You love it.
I love that though.
But
Like,
are you
have to
cool with
believe
it?
in.
Or are
Me?
you more like jaded? Is that why? Like, are you just because like guys suck? So I'm already in that.
I feel like I'm just in that like I don't trust anyone. I don't trust them.
That's good.
But
though.
also-
You
Because,
have
like,
to know that
I've
she's
seen-
surrounded by like frat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like most of the guys that I'm surrounded by are like frat
But
guys.
see, that's good though, because you're so young that most chicks are just like, I don't care. I'm gonna just,
that's
I don't
true.
give a crap. Like, bro, these are the creepiest guys of all time. They're idiots.
Like who knows?
I just don't trust
Why
anything.
would you trust them?
Yeah, I just don't trust anything that they say because wait, can I say a personal story or no?
Yeah, just don't
Okay,
say people's names.
Okay, I'm not gonna say. But like there was a guy, he did really like me. Like he was like, oh, can we be in a relationship? Like all this stuff. And I was just like I already knew I didn't want to be in a relationship with him, so I would just be like, no, sorry, like we can just be friends. And then I would see him, or like my friends would tell me like, oh yeah, he was at a party talking to a girl, like flirting with all these girls, like flirting with my friends. So it was just like, yeah, I already knew I didn't want to be in a relationship with him, but like that
Wait, sorry, I missed that. I was telling Dirty Dad something to turn off of him, but you said you didn't want to be in him because you already knew.
I just already knew I didn't want to be in a relationship with him because like before he even asked me, like I was like, this.
But did you not trust him? Or
I
you
just
did?
wasn't. I just didn't want to be in a relationship. Like I just personally, like I was just like.
And if that's your first instinct,
Like, he was
that's
cool.
probably right though.
Yeah, like he was a cool guy, but I
Yeah.
just wanted to be friends with him, like because we had started off as friends. So I was like, I didn't really want to be anything more, but yeah, he was like, oh, can we please be? And I was just like let's just be friends. And then yeah, my friends would be like, oh yeah, he was like talking to this girl, like flirting with this girl at this party.
So it's like, how serious are you?
Yeah, and then I would tell him and be like, oh well, you're talking to my friends, like you're doing this, and he'd be like, oh no, it's not serious, like I don't look like you. And I was like, bro, like that's just what they all say. So like now, anytime a guy like says something like that to me, I'm just like, bro, like you're just all talk.
Yeah, that's true. But I used that line on Dez and it worked easy. Scoop it up like this. reeled her in like nothing.
Bro.
Light work.
No, it took more than that.
Actually, it really did. But anyways, go ahead. All
right, whatever.
Okay, so that's good though. That gives a little like you're not just some girls who are like, I need to be in a relationship, because like there's a lot of girls that, how you just said, you're like, oh, I've never really been in a like actual relationship. So there's some girls that are like, oh, I don't really care. I know this guy's not whatever. I'm just gonna do it because I want to be in a relationship. And then that is gonna end bad, and it's just, what was the point? So that is good that you're able to say at this young of age, you're like, no, I'm just not into the dude. I see some things where it's like, there's a lot of girls that like will just be like, oh, I don't care. Okay, he flirts. Okay, like, no, that's, if he's into you, he's not flirting. At least in the beginning, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So that's good. I think that's pretty damn mature. What about you, Mod?
Wait, what is it?
How has it changed? Oh no, I think we already started with you, huh? How has it changed as you gotten older?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So those are good answers, girls. You guys are actually more mature than I thought. What is the scene right now? And like I said before, I need to know in case something. I don't know what's gonna happen with Dirty D. She's getting older, so
she's younger than you, bro.
I gotta look for my. You know what I mean? I gotta know what's going on. So what's the scene now? Is it all online? Is it all apps? Is it all Grindr?
It's all online.
Is it all Tinder?
Honestly, it's all online.
It's all online.
Not all online, but like I feel like majority, like most of the time, you're just texting a guy online, like, or he's sliding up on your story, or
what is that? Mostly, it's on IG,
Snapchat.
I know some people, use dating apps.
People use dating apps.
I feel like it's a lot.
Here's my question. Like when I was younger, dating apps, not younger, well, younger than I am now, but like dating apps, it was like I know people that had hooked up on, or like met and become boyfriend, girlfriend on dating apps. But then when you ask them, it's like, oh, it was like total embarrassment and wouldn't admit that it was like, yeah, we met on a dating app. But that was years ago when they first were coming out. People were like embarrassed. But I feel like now, is it more just like, oh yeah, I met on an app. Like it's not a big deal anymore.
Yeah, it's not really that big of a deal now. Or like people will just be like, oh yeah, he liked my story, or he swiped up on my story.
Miranda and Dallas met on Tinder.
Oh really? Tinder is like, I heard Tinder is like the hookup one. Yeah. Like if you're going on Tinder, you're just trying to hook up that night.
Damn. Okay. I gotta get my Tinder account back up and active. Hey, I can use one of those profile pictures that we took out. All right. So, but the scene now is more online.
Definitely
online.
But
do people meet? Well, you just said.
I feel like you make your first move. You can make a first move online, like.
Online, but is there still just people meeting, like just out in like?
Yeah, you're still. I mean,
out in the mix, like just. Like, you ever walk to the cafeteria and guy comes up and like, hey, what's popping?
But what is he gonna do? He's gonna, most of the time, he's gonna be like, oh, can I get your Instagram?
Yeah.
And then the rest of it is online.
Sorry. Well, me and Sebastian met in chemistry class.
Okay.
That's kind of funny. Chemistry? They had chemistry?
We had chemistry.
Yeah, and
how about this? What was the move? Who went up to who? Did you already like, oh, what's up with this fool? I'm kind of checking him out. Or was it just like random, walked in one day and was like, hey, can I be your lab partner?
Okay, because I always kind of liked him because he lives on my floor. So, like, he didn't know who I was.
So you knew him before the class?
I knew him, but he didn't
Before the class?
Yeah. But he didn't know who I was. Maybe because I had seen him a few times. And so I think it was me. I would say it was me.
That you creeped?
And then I sat in his group. Because the first day.
I didn't creep. What was that?
Because the first day he was like on the other side of the classroom. Then I saw him, so I was like, I'm gonna sit in his group.
Oh, so you were the stalker.
Damn. And then I would be like, oh, we should study. Honestly, periods, because I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like I won't ever make the first move. Ever. I won't make the first move. Ever.
See, I would think honestly. I would have thought Allie would make the first move and Madi would be more like,
hell no, I will never make the first move. It's not that hard. I feel like it's just like.
Not that it's hard, but it's I mean, if you got a little bit, like even for a guy, and I had a good record. I was like successful out in those streets, but it's still hard.
I initiated the friendship.
Okay, so that's kind of the better route to go. Yeah. Is like
we're
as friends first, different. And it's I guess like if you're in class like a classmate, you can just kind of like be like, well, I'm just trying to be friends. Like, chill, bro.
Yeah, because I was
get
just
the
like,
wrong
it's just
idea.
friends. Like, we would study. It would be me, him, and then my other friend. We would study because I took that class with her. So me, him, and her, we would study. And then, like, she would leave, and then me and him would still hang out. Damn.
Were you ever like, damn, fool, you're looking good in that lab coat? Or I like the way you dissect that frog.
No, ew, I never did all that. We were just friends. For me, I just, like, because I knew what I was doing, but, like, I just made it, like, simply friends. Like, strictly friends. Like, it was never anything.
Okay, that's good. And then, Al, I'm sure you being in a sorority, how you were saying you meet tons. So, like, you could, obviously, if you met someone you actually liked, you in person would be no problem for you either because you talk with all these guys. You know what I mean? Like, you have tons of interactions. What I'm saying is, like, you don't need online to meet somebody.
True, I don't need online, but honestly, like most of the guys like that are around me, I'm just friends with them because I don't want to be anything like more usually.
Do you think you're like cutting stuff off before it could even ever grow?
I was gonna say I feel like I do self.
You're not even letting them maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say I definitely self-sabotage a little bit.
Yeah,
I will admit, and my friends have told me like that I have attachment issues or whatever. I don't really know, but.
Does that come from being like not a product, but because you come from divorced parents?
Oh wait, I don't know. That's what
damn,
what
chill, bro. Why are you throwing me into it?
No, it's true though. It is true. So I don't.
But that's the new thing. Like,
hey, you know you're not on mic, right? How are we gonna hear you?
No, she's asking good questions though. So
next time, if you ask questions, you'll come up here.
Okay. Basically, Desiree asked if like she thinks that I'm like that because like my divorced parents.
Don't blame me. Blame the parents.
And I was like, I don't know, because we were talking about it with my friends, and they were like, yeah, you do have like attachment issues and like all this stuff. And I was like, bro, like I didn't think it was that serious. I just like.
Yeah, and that was when you guys were like young. It wasn't like.
No, but like that could still like, it could still be a reflection, you know.
I feel like. True, you're right. Like, who knows? I can't tell you how to feel about like what happened, but I would feel like that would be more if like say I just disappeared. You know, you hear like girls or women who the father isn't in their life at all. They're always searching for that connection.
That's
to
like
a
more
guy
daddy
or, issues though. Not just daddy, but I'm just saying like with a mate, like they never had that in their life, so they're always like
they need,
trying
like, male
for that
validation.
That comes. They're searching for validation. Like my kids are product of divorce too. They never needed that
male validation. I feel like girls that like need male validation, like it's a lot of like that, like dad, they don't have dads or whatever, so like that can be a factor. But also like it's not that hard to just be like I don't need male validation. Like that's my, you know.
Yeah. Agree. All right. So that's the scene right now. A lot of dating online, but people are still dating, meeting the old-fashioned way, obviously.
People do still meet the old-fashioned way, yeah.
We kind of went over what kind of guys do you like? Do you have a type?
I feel like I don't have a type.
So it's more just like I'm not looking for this. It's just anybody can kind of wow me. It's more your personality and
definitely like personality.
You like comedy? You like somebody funny? I
was gonna say I like outgoing people, like because I feel like I definitely can be more shy. Especially can I say
you're more shy? You're not shy anymore.
Wait. No, I was gonna say like when I do actually like think someone's attractive, I get so shy. Like I can't even talk to them. Like
that's I remember being like that. I'd be the loudest in the room, drunk. Yeah, and then all of a sudden it's like somebody you're attracted to, and it's like. I can't say a word all of a sudden.
Yeah, I feel like I can't say anything. So like if he can like carry the convo, if he can like be more outgoing. So I don't want to like I feel like I can be awkward, you know?
How about this? Are you looking more for a guy? I know what you're going to say, but a lot of girls their actions are different, but are you looking more for a guy that's more like mature and like an older looking like he already knows what he wants to do, like more serious and like driven? Rather than the cool, just like, I don't know, whatever, bro. I'm just here to party and have a good time. But those dudes are usually cool and fun. Do you have like a type like that? Or is it just still the same? Just
wait, what do you think I'm going to say?
Well, I think what you think you have to say is like, no, I want someone who's mature. And I want somebody who's like, have a good career.
Well,
whereas like, I don't know. Talking like Teo. But I don't know. Honestly, I always hear well, not now, but when I was younger and in the mix, I would hear like chicks like say that nonstop. I want a good guy. I want somebody. Why am I talking like that? I'm trying. It's like a girl voice. I was trying to do a girl voice. I want a guy that's like serious, who has a good job. And then like they end up hooking up with like the biggest loser.
Facts.
Like, how do you know that guy's a loser? You know they're like banging other chicks, and that's who they end up with. But yet they say
nice guys always finish last.
Yeah, they say I want
I feel like that comes from when you guys are younger. You'd come and tell your parents, "Oh, the little boy hit me. The little boy's mean to me." And what would your parents tell you? Oh, it's because he likes you.
Oh yeah, that's so true.
That.
Have you guys seen the movie He's Just Not That Into You? Mm-hmm. How like guys, that movie honestly like kind of changed my perspective, because I was like, honestly, it's so true. Like girls will overthink everything. Like a little interaction. True. A little interaction with a guy, and they're like, "Oh my god, like he's the man of my dreams."
Right.
Would you mind helping?
Kind of like co-hosting.
And then the guy's side is like, he didn't even think twice about her. Yeah. He doesn't even remember her name.
Or like, wait, yeah.
Like
that's crazy.
That is crazy to me. That's why I feel like that's just why. Movie. No, but I feel like that's just why. Yeah, no.
Wait, is that with Freddie Prince?
No, it's with,
She's Just Not That Into You.
Isn't it with the girl?
Oh, it's with a whole bunch of different random.
Isn't
people.
She from Once Upon a Time?
Yeah.
The girl, Cooper, Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie
and that
really
one
put
chick
me on.
was psycho.
Really put me on.
I mean, she wasn't. She was just looking for love.
But she was too much.
She was, yeah.
She was too much. Yeah.
But forget what was I gonna say.
What keeps you attracted to Sebastian? Like what?
I didn't get to answer my question. Are you asking?
Go ahead, real quick.
Okay. No, so let me think about it. Okay, my question. I feel like my answer is both, because I want someone that's fun, but I also want someone that's like they're not gonna just. They're still like motivated. They're still driven. You know what I mean? But they could still go out and have a good time. They're not just like, because I don't want someone that's so mature and like so driven, because I feel like that's just too boring. Like that's just too like. Of course I am too, but like.
Mic from upstairs.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, that was my
time out. All right, time out, and then we'll go to money. You got to either get the mic or because your question, nobody's gonna. But no one's gonna hear you. What you're asking, they're just gonna be talking about random stuff. All right.
We can just repeat our question too.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. So Madi, she asked you about sea bass.
Okay. I feel like with Sebastian, the reason why I still obviously am attracted to him, still like him, is because like he is very motivated. Like he's very driven. Like me and him, we like to go to the gym. So that's one thing that we can do together. Like we.
Do you guys always go to the gym together? Oh shit.
Yeah, we go every day. And like at first, I used to just do my own thing, but now I do his workouts. So like together, like we're able to like push each other. He's on like his weight loss journey. He's doing really good, and also with school, like he's getting really good grades. So like for me, I like that, and also it's the way he treats me. Like he doesn't treat me like bad. Yeah, he doesn't make me insecure, or he's not insecure. He doesn't make me insecure. Like, did it always start off like that though? What do you mean? Like should I answer? What? Did you guys both start off like that? Like,
get there? Like, was it a rough road?
It was. I mean, yeah. Yeah, because especially like last year, since he didn't go to Chico, it was definitely. It wasn't like he was like, you can't go out, blah blah blah. But it was definitely like hard for him to accept it, like. And
to give him the benefit of the doubt, because I'm putting myself at that age, like I'm saying, in college to have a relationship, that must be insane, because you're living with a whole bunch of 20-year-olds and everybody's just, out of control. So to have a girlfriend and, I could imagine that would be tough.
Yeah, which is why.
But not to justify anything, like guys can't just, that doesn't mean you can just be a whatever, but I bet it is hard. You got to grow into that because,
And I'm saying that he like treated me bad or anything during that time, but it was hard for both of us, to like, get through that.
No, it sounds like you guys grew.
We did
together.
We did. Like obviously he accepted it and I accepted it, But yeah, so obviously this year it's like way better since we're not doing like long distance or whatever. But yeah, it's the way he like takes care of me.
That's right. He didn't go there sophomore year. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's shocking you guys made it this far because
honestly,
like at your age and then long distance and then you were at college and he wasn't. So I gotta give you a little respect.
Honestly,
for that.
you did that because I would tell Madi like, bro, sorry, Sebastian. Can I say it?
Speak your mind.
Say whatever
Sebastian.
you want, brother.
I used to be like, bro, Marty, do whatever the F you want. Like, you're 20, you're single. Why are you being held back by a man? That's just
But I was never held back. I was never being held back. It was just, like us having to get through like me out in the mix and him living at home.
Yeah.
Better than me. I don't think
just a long distance relationship.
Yeah, I don't think I ever would.
Like, I would put myself in his hands. Like, imagine I was here, like living here, and he was in Chico. I'd be like, bro, no way you're going out. Like, what? So that's how it was. Like, he had to accept that. Like, I was going out, I was doing things, I was making friends, I was going out with my friends. So it was like, that's why I understood where he was coming from, and we didn't let it like
affect horribly.
Plus, also, he's just a great.
On to the next question, please.
And on to the next. And this is kind of like, I want to know about this because, like I said, in case I have to get back in the game, what is the best approach for you guys for a guy to talk or come up and approach you? We already said you approach Sebastian, but say Sebastian transfers, he's gone and you guys break up. What would be like, what do you expect or what do you think is the best way for a guy to come up to you? Like a line? Like me, I was a menace. I just came up with straight lines after lines, just hitting them hard. Or are you more the approach of like, come up and act like you're not trying to pick me up and be, or does a line that I use on Des just like, hey, what's up? Does that work? You know what I mean? It was easy pickings, but you know what I mean?
For me, let's imagine that Sebastian on the picture. Yeah. He is. But if it were like, if I went with him
and give general advice, for like other people, like what do you think is the best approach?
Because for me personally, I don't like when guys do that, like lines, hey, what's up? Like I find that disrespect. That's disrespectful. Like,
but don't you appreciate that they're letting you know like I'm interested?
Yeah, but like, when are you gonna do that? Where are you gonna do that realistically? Like, let's think. Where are you gonna do it?
Well, you just said you're going to go to bars.
At the bars.
Yeah, but like, I'm going, honestly, and I've said this, I'm going to the bars, I'm going to the clubs and parties to have fun with the girls.
Oh.
No, okay, wait. Can I say something?
I'm going to creep.
See, that's why for you, but for me, like, if you see me with my girls, like, don't come up to me.
No, because I'm gonna be like, why are you damn here at this bar? This is the hunting.
Well,
like,
men and women.
When I go hunting, if you're a gazelle in my aim, I'm going to shoot.
Girls go out to have fun with their friends. Guys go out to look for girls.
What fun is there at a bar? Like, that's what you. That's
for
what
you.
Then why not just stay home and do karaoke with your girls and
then
drink?
You stay home. I'm going out to dance, boy. I'm going out to get lit with my girls. Like,
okay, but you guys understand if you walk in front of a lion, you're gonna get attacked. Like that's what we do. That's our instinct.
The lion needs to get tamed, bro. Like,
but that you can't tame a.
Well, go up to a girl that is giving you that.
Oh no! I never pull the trigger unless I get some. I hate that in guys. I hate guys that are just like, we'll just see a girl and like, oh, I'm going in. It's
exactly.
Like, what
see, and that's
doing?
What a lot of guys do.
Yeah. No, I'm a firm believer, and you got to get some kind of
like
sign or vibe that, like, oh.
Definitely, because if a guy comes up to me and I don't even just out of nowhere and is like all up, like everyone, I'm just like, bro, like,
that's aggressive.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, chill. But if he's like, I'm not gonna lie. If a guy offers me a drink, I'm gonna take it. Not gonna lie. But if a guy, like, if it's like we were already making eye contact and then he comes up to me, then it's like, honestly, anything he says, I'm probably gonna fall for it. Not fall for it, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
I thought you said we don't trust them.
No, but I'm gonna still entertain.
What?
Do you know what I mean?
Like entertain the idea?
Yeah, just like still talk. I can still talk.
I mean, I guess. But have you guys run into guys that? Because I used to see like back in my days, like dudes like that would be like come up to a chick and the first thing is like, "Can I buy you a drink?" And of course the chicks are like, "Yeah," but then they would buy them a drink and then the chicks would just be like, "Okay," I'm like they would totally shine them on and the guys would just like. But then the dudes would get pissed. You know what I mean? Like, and especially. It seemed like the more they would talk to him a little, like some of the girls would be kind of nice and like, okay, you bought me a drink. Let me talk to him for a minute. But then they would kind of give him the hint like, all right, I got to go, like, I'm not interested. And then the dudes would get pissed. But it's like, I don't know. Like, whose fault is that? Is that the guy's fault? Because you just went in and offered a drink. But then the girl, why are you accepting it? So if a guy buys you a drink, why is he buying you a drink?
Oh, well, that's his idea.
No, I'm just saying why though?
Because he wants to talk to you.
He wants something.
Yeah, he wants something.
He's interested in you.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be sex but he's interested in something about you or with you, right? Mm-hmm. So if you go and take that drink and then talk to him for a minute and then blow him off, aren't you kind of like you took that drink knowing what he wanted and you still took it?
Then he should have talked more.
No, but you already weren't interested. That's my point. If you're not interested in a guy, why are you taking a drink from him? Because you're leading him on, basically.
No, you're not.
How?
I have something to say. I think it's like, well, if you're coming up to me and you're like, hey, let me buy you a drink, I'm be like, okay, go ahead, buy me a drink.
But you know why he's doing it.
But that's on him if he thinks that he's going to get what he wants from me.
No, what if it was just he wanted an intro?
Well, then don't buy a drink. Just
talk to me. You don't have to offer the drink.
True, and I'm not saying it's not his fault, but I'm saying, isn't it, okay, so maybe it's more 60-40, but don't you take a little bit of fault because, like, you're not interested in this guy. Yeah. Why are you taking this? Like, there's girls who go even further where they take gifts and string dudes along, do all that. And then in the end, it's just like...
It's done. That's it. No.
I think it's different if a girl comes up and like, oh, like, let me talk to you if you buy me a drink. I'll talk to you, like, or, like, we can go somewhere if you buy me a drink. There are girls like that, though. There are girls, and that's effed up. But, like, it's different if a guy just comes up to a girl and is like, let me buy a drink. I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, go ahead and buy me a drink, but I'm not entertaining you. But do you say that, though? Like, because it's never happened to me. It's never happened to me. But, like, if that were to happen to me, I'd be like, hey, like, you can buy me a drink, but, like, that's it. After that, I'm walking away. Like,
I feel like you've always kind of been in a relationship since you're, but I feel like guys wouldn't do that because you give off like vibes like don't you look at me, don't talk. You give off like looks like I would not want to go up to you because I'd be like, oh, this girl is, or like she's gonna tell me some shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna go say, can I buy you a drink? And you're gonna like cuss me out. Like you do low key give off like mean vibes. Like don't talk to me.
To men, yeah.
Yeah. To men. That's what I'm talking about. That's crazy. Okay.
But I feel like
so you didn't answer though. You guys didn't answer the question. The best approach for a guy to go to a girl.
Yeah, I feel like they just need to come up and just like you can do a line or you cannot, but just like come up and just be like cool. Don't be like too pushy, you know? Yeah, like, oh, what's your Instagram? Like, yeah, don't come up and be like, what's your number? Like, that's just like, bro, chill. Yeah. Like, come up and be like, oh, like, how's your night been? Or like maybe a little pickup line would be cool or whatever.
Like as a joke, like an icebreaker.
Don't be an icebreaker, but don't be like too much. Don't be like weird, aggressive. Don't be a creep. Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. If a guy came up to me and started talking to me, I'll probably talk back. I'm not gonna be rude.
Yeah, I feel like you're pretty like social now. That you'll like carry a conversation with somebody.
Yeah, but if he's doing too much, then I'm gonna be like, all right, bro, like I'm out. Like stop. You know.
Yeah.
If a guy can have a good conversation with a girl, then it's like, okay.
What about other girls? Have you guys seen other girls where it's like any guy just approaches them, they're just like, oh, like whatever you say, I'm in love, or you know what I mean? Like they just want attention and guys that approach them and whatever.
But that goes back to girls that look for it. Like when they go out,
right.
That goes back
so that is a thing.
That is a thing. Male validation. Trust me, I know that is a thing.
Yeah.
Because girls will go out wanting a guy to come up to them. And it's like, girl, why can't you just go out to have fun with your girls?
So wait, you're saying when you guys are single and you go out to a bar, like the end goal isn't to get a guy?
No.
Wow.
The hell?
Guys and girls are totally different because guys go out to bars
for the end goal. Exactly. Girls. That's why I know.
Like if my buddies and I were gonna go have drinks or whatever, we'll just I'm saying if me and my buddies are gonna go have drinks, then we'll just go to a restaurant or we'll come back to our house and just drink. But if you're going to a bar, I'm saying when I was younger, like you're going to meet girls. I'm not going to listen to music or karaoke. Like it was going to meet girls.
You're going to.
You know what I mean? Whereas you girls are not. So it's like guys are going to meet girls. Girls are just going to, you know.
Exactly. That's why I know I'm not going to meet the love of my life at a bar. Like, let's be real. Because
but you never know. What about?
You never know.
Where did I meet the dirty one? Where did I meet the dirty one?
You guys met on a cruise.
In a bar.
But it was in a bar.
Okay, but like you guys are older, at least, because I feel like the people I'm surrounded, like it's college bars. You know what I mean? Like these are college bars.
Like, that's what they do every weekend, every Saturday night.
But do you think you could ever see, like, now you guys are young, you said we're older, but could you ever see yourself just, like, falling for a guy just because he said hello?
No.
Like the way I got Des?
No, I don't know. I feel like gotta see it's just all about the vibes, you know?
It's all about
a vibe.
What vibe could you get in 1 second? Like, why? How come she, like, followed me home and she's still here? Like, what did I do to, you know what I mean? Like, what?
Keep going, bro.
You know what I mean?
You found me.
I was just sitting there at the bar, bro.
No, but how many months later did you find me?
Oh.
Wait, como?
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't want to admit it.
And
Just
then
move on, bro.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay. Oh, this was one also I wanted to see because, like, nowadays I'm, like, confused on, like, dudes dressing. What do you like? What's the good style for a guy now? Because, like, do you guys respect people getting dressed up? You know, or is it more just like now sloppy? Like all these kids just wearing pajama pants. Like, is that cool to you?
No, not pajama pants. For me, it's all about baggy style. I like a guy that follows this my style, kind of.
Yeah.
You know me, like I like the baggy. I like that kind of style. So like,
that's in though. But isn't that sloppy?
I just like a guy that looks clean. And you could tell he takes care of himself. I feel like I can also tell a lot about a person by their shoes. So like,
Why though? What do you mean?
I don't know, just like the kind of shoes that they wear. It kind of tells a lot about them. Like if they're wearing like Jordans, then they got style, they're cool, they're clean. If they got on some like Crocs, and I'm like, all right, bro, like you don't. No, hate the Crocs.
I'm not stopping in my Crocs, bro.
It's just it's wearers.
I'm gonna be buried in my Crocs.
But I just like feel like, that just says a lot about you, your style, you know. Mhm. Teeth. Yeah, maybe your scent, good hair. I like it when they have good hygiene. That's my biggest because I'm a very like on hygiene, like my shower routine,
true.
My perfumes, my lotions, my skincare, like it's very.
They have to take care of themselves. Basically, take pride in themselves. Mm-hmm. What about athletic? Because like your pops is one of the most athletic guys in town. So does that matter, or do you not even care?
For me it does matter because not matters like how you look, but like if you take care of yourself, you can't be a bum. Like I don't care about how they look, but it's like. If you don't care about your body, you don't care about your health, or eating junk all day, every day, you're not doing anything to not work out. You don't have to work out every day, but like to do something.
Right. If you don't take pride in yourself, how are we gonna how am I gonna take pride in you and want to be with you if you don't even take pride in yourself?
I honestly
kind of take pride in how you look. At least, like you don't have to be the best looking guy. You don't have to be in the best shape ever, because nobody is. But like,
ask Des about my 6 that I'm working on. It's getting there. We're close. I'm gonna unveil it in March. It'll be out.
Why are you interrupting?
Sorry. Okay, yeah. So you care about
For me, that's like honestly like number one.
I actually agree because like again, maybe you don't need to be a gym rat or whatever, but at least
as long as you're showing some initiative. I'm not.
Do you care about yourself? Like,
right.
Yeah. If you're going to McDonald's every freaking day, it's like
if you don't shower, then like,
So that's good though, actually, because I would think a lot of young girls wouldn't care about that, but you are like, their guy's just a slob and whatever.
I care about that.
I'm not into that. Okay, good.
I can't be with a slob.
Okay, good. So that's good.
Can't be with a bum. No bums here.
Well, I guess this is more for Madi because you're not in a relationship, but are dudes still like romantic, like into like flowers? And
I was actually just asking Madi this the other day. I was like, does he get you flowers?
Yeah, like what's a Miley Cyrus?
I can buy myself flowers.
I can buy myself flowers. I can buy myself flowers. Thank you. That's my answer to your question. Thank you.
Personally,
I don't know.
You guys do dates?
Does he take you on dates?
We do dates. He hasn't really had a job for a minute. He just
hey, bro, don't expose.
I'm not.
Don't expose,
no,
homie. And he's trying to live his best too,
I'm not trying to expose.
Damn, Sebastian.
I'm just saying,
Jeez,
he hasn't had a job for a while, so it was like it was a little hard to go on dates and like like gifts and all that. But I feel like when it's birthdays, like Christmas, like he does come through. Not gonna lie, he came through last Christmas.
He did
really good. I've only ever gotten flowers from him once though, so he
I'll
could.
pick it up.
But is that also because just you guys are young, or you so would like flowers?
No, I think it's just because we're both young and broke.
Okay, that's
like
true. Yeah,
honestly,
that's true.
like let's be honest, like
Yeah.
we have to pay for rent, we have to pay for school, like, and especially for him, he has to pay for a lot of stuff, like just him. So like, you know, I have a job to pay for stuff that I want. He has a job to pay for bills and rent. So it's like it's a lot different.
Hey, start that GoFundMe so these fools can then go on a proper date. She can get at least one rose.
We go on dates. I mean, like, you know, I just go to bike, so we're gonna go on like bike rides and stuff.
And that beat up ass BMX with no brakes.
I hate this freaking bike. This stupid bike.
Oh, okay. Well, you want to pay for a bike for me, man?
It's $100.
Loan me $100.
Chill. Loan. You
wanna...
make more than me right now. You got a job. You're working like 60 hours a week. Come on, bro.
$16 an hour.
Oh shit.
I would like a purple bike. But yeah, I mean, we go on like, you know, we go on. I feel like our dates are like going to the gym, like going to the gym.
And that's cool.
Fun.
That's as long as you're doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plus, we like to play games a lot. We like to play video games.
Quality time.
Quality time.
QT is what we call in the streets.
Quality time. We spend a lot of quality time together. Plus, we also are really busy. Like, I have school every single day. I go to work basically almost every day of the week. He goes to school Tuesdays and Thursdays. Every other day he's working. So it's like, it's really hard to make time to go on dates.
You're doing what you can.
Yeah. So it's like when we have time, we go on dates.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Next one. Do you guys 50 minutes? Oh, we got to skip. We got to get to this end. Real quick. You got 30 seconds to answer. Allie, do you even want to get married and have kids?
That's a good question.
Where is that is it just right now? I'm even thinking about it. Hell no, possibly. Hell yes. What's your quick answer on that?
All right. Right now, it's an F no. Just kidding. Okay, yeah. Honestly, yeah. I'm not really looking for kids right now. I feel like
But no, not right now. Future.
Okay,
this
future.
is of course not right now. If you pregnant right now, I'm gonna ground you.
No.
It's not right now, bro. This is in the future.
Future. I feel like I don't know because
that's been your answer, so it's still the same.
It's still the same. Like I feel like it all depends on the guy because like I don't want to have kids with a guy that I don't like. You know what I mean? Like if I'm gonna get married to someone, then
you're gonna eventually meet somebody and get married.
Maybe, but like.
But you're saying you could still meet someone and get married and still not want to have kids?
Yeah. Also, I don't even know if I want to get married.
What would be the reason?
Marriage is just a piece of paper, bruh.
Tell Des that. Okay, so you're still up in the air.
Yeah, still up in the air, but that's just my view right now. Because, like, that's just...
Okay, and that's valid because it's been like that, and it's only been a couple years, so I think we talked about it one time, just joking around, but it's the same. Okay, valid. Okay. Mod.
I feel like, obviously, yeah, I do want to get married in the future. To Sebastian? I'm not saying anything.
Bro, she's like...
I'm not thinking about
she's like 14, bro. Come on. She's got a lot.
I'm not 14. She's like 20. I'm not going to think about...
Oh, great. Here, you guys got her all riled up. You just told us it's 50 minutes. Can we
Okay.
Can we finish?
I'm not talking
Jesus, killer.
Like I obviously want to get married, but I'm not gonna say like I'm not even thinking about that until after college.
Like if there's like a scale right now, it's like I'm kind of leaning towards and we're not talking about future. You guys have a whole life to live, but I'm talking about like in your lifetime you see yourself getting married or not. So you're saying now it's leaning more towards like I can see myself getting married and kids. Is that even a thought?
Right now, no. Just because like I don't want to ruin my body yet, and like.
I'm not talking now. I'm just talking about in the future.
Okay, well, like not in the future, maybe. It just depends. Like I don't know. I see a lot of like labor stuff and everything, and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to go through that.
Oh yeah, I mean I wouldn't.
Like yeah, like it's just like I don't know if I want to go through that, and like if I were,
man, just have a C-section. Have them cut that little sucker out.
But bro, that is just also like. That is just like
it jacks you up, but at least I'd rather be. Of
course, you're gonna just say like, "Oh, just do that." Like it's so easy. What the hell?
Of course you're gonna.
Bro, the slit is like that big. A newborn baby's like this big, bro.
Are you serious?
Are you
wait? It's like the size of a hamster.
We're not about to get into this. So that's the reason why I'm like right now I don't know because of what.
Because of that?
Yeah.
That's valid. I won't even go to the doctors if I think they're gonna give me a shot.
Exactly, bro. Yeah.
Hey, adopt. There's a lot of kids, you know.
Yeah, I think I don't want to. I just don't want to have like any kids until I'm financially stable to support myself. But what if that's not until you're like 40?
That's true though. That's actually the best thing I've heard all day. That's
Are you serious right now?
No, her saying she don't want to have kids until she exactly.
Yeah.
Always plan. What is it? Planning. Failing to plan is planning to fail. So like, don't just like, I don't, whatever happened. Like, you're right. You should plan out like that. You're like, yeah, I do want to get married. Yeah, I do want kids, but I want to make sure I have my job first. I want to make sure I have security. I want to make sure I have
life. I want to travel.
Right. I want to make sure I did all my things. And then I'm like, there's nothing wrong. Of course, shit goes off the script nonstop. I mean, you know what I mean? But at least if you have some kind of structure and plan, that's good to follow. Nothing wrong with having a plan. Doesn't mean it has to go 100%, but
I mean, whatever happens, happens. But right now, I'm just like, I want to go through college before I even think.
Yeah,
about
of course.
Kids, and I want to travel. I want to get my job. Like, I want to do all that before I even like, okay, like, let me have a kid.
True. Because you kind of have one, and you can't even take care of that fool. Otis, that fool's a mess, bro. And that's like your kid. Bro. So you can't even take care of him. So yeah, you're right.
I took care of him. You guys let him.
I'm saying when you were here, you let that fool out of control, bro.
Fact, she couldn't even control him. She was
the other day he just shit in the crate. I mean,
listen, you're for that.
But I'm saying you raised him. That's your kid, bro. We're raising him
why did he shit in the crate? Why y'all?
Because he's out of control. He don't give a f. He's crazy, bro. So what I'm saying is, yeah, you're right. Be mature before you have a kid, because you don't want to mess it up.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, I don't even want to think about that until like I'm stable enough to even, because I can't even take care of myself right now financially. True. So like, why would I?
True. Well, you're a college student though, so.
Yeah, but it's like I can't even do that for myself. Why would I think about?
Don't take on parenthood unless you're ready. Like, because my success in life now, before when it was just me, it was just like, okay, whatever. If I get a job, I'm cool. Now, because I had you fools, if you guys are a success, can't even talk, a success, then I'm a success. If you guys are a failure, then I'm technically a failure. Like, think about it. Like, it's a lot of responsibility because your job is to raise your kids and raise them right. So if they don't come out good, bro, you didn't do your job right. And I'm not saying it's all 100% because there's some times where it's just a bad situation. But the majority is if you raise your kid good, they will turn out good. And it doesn't mean money. It just means a good person. You know what I mean? So it's like, take that really into consideration. Like when you have a kid, it's a legit job. It's not just like, oh, cool, I pop these kids out. Like, all right, I'm done. Like, that's a job
it's until
right.
Life.
Exactly. But you got to keep them on the right path. You know what I mean? So think about all that too. Did you answer it, Al? Yeah, you said you were like whatever.
Yeah, I said I don't care right now.
All right. Well, let's get to the conclusion because again, we're running late. So the conclusion is just kind of like overall. I mean, we've kind of gotten your guys' take. Allie, I think you're good. You want a relationship, but you're not like out there looking and dying for it. If it happens, it happens. Yeah. That's good. That means you're like becoming very independent. So respect and props to you. Madi, just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean you're not independent. I think you actually matured. You know, you seem to have like actually a pretty shockingly mature relationship for your age. You know what I mean? Like it seems. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Allie knows the real dirt.
No, I think it's mature, huh, Allie? I feel like y'all have had your ups and your downs, but I feel like
that's every. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I feel like where you guys are at right now, like you guys are at a good like.
I mean, you guys are gonna have ups and downs. Look at like Dirty Des is always acting up. I gotta kick her out. I threw her out like last month, but she's back. Hey, she's back. She's back and better than ever. So it's like you're gonna have ups and downs, like in a relationship. That's what makes you stronger. You know what I mean? So congrats to you girls. It seems like you guys got your heads on straight. Very mature. Dirty Des, any other last comments before we cut this one?
Honestly,
now she doesn't want to talk. No, now she was that when we're
she said a million things.
Okay. So that's our show for today. Talking about relationships. Salute to you girls. It's good seeing you guys mature and grow as adults, and look forward to your guys' future. And that's a wrap. Babe, you want to cut it? You got mad about that?
You kicked me out.
That's a joke.